I've started recording now.
Okay. I was gonna say on 3, but it's whatever. It's fine. It's cool.
No, wait. I'll do. Here, I'll stop recording.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Okay. God, you got so defensive. No.
I just
No.
Yeah. What episode is this? 9? Shouldn't be that hard to remember.
I don't know. Like it's like 9 or something. 9.
No, it's episode 8.1.
I thought it was episode 10.
I wish that we had at least one comment on one video, but I don't think there's a comment on any of the podcast episodes. Probably because my other channel is shadow banned and nobody listened to too much of the last episode on this channel. But we'll get there. We'll get a comment eventually. That's the main goal right now. One comment.
So wait, why the fuck did you get shadow banned?
Because I streamed video game illegally.
Oh yeah, you told me that. I just forgot. I thought you were about to say. I thought it was because of a hate symbol or something.
Oh yeah, because I didn't. It definitely was not me who said it was Stefan, but maybe we both did.
My penis is not a hate symbol.
But I don't know who the fuck was watching that would have reported that, but somebody reported it for hate speech and it actually got removed for hate speech. And I was like, are you serious right now?
Someone did that on one of my videos too.
That is ridiculous. Did they really?
Yeah.
What did yours get flagged for?
It was one video that I had and it was about Lizzo. And someone said it was hate speech. And it had nothing to do with that. It was just that song, I like big boys, itty bitty boys, that song. I was just animating over that, and then they said, "Oh, this is hate speech." You know what? Report this: Lizzo's a fat who makes fun of her background dancers for being fat.
Fat. Oh, is that actually it?
Yeah, that actually happened. Did you hear that actually happened?
What the fuck? No.
Yeah, she was making fun of her fat... I said fat ground dancers. She was making fun of her background dancers for, having a little extra weight.
Oh, that's background, more like fat ground.
Imagine having a fat ground dancer.
It's just so loaded with fat people that you can't see anything else.
Yeah, everybody is has to take 5-minute breaks. They're like, okay, I just need a minute.
They have huge fat. Have you seen? Actually, probably don't have that much work experience, but some factory places have these fans that the brand is literally big ass fans. You can read it from the floor because they're so big.
There's so many
and
of these
they
in
crank
Texas.
those on and cool off all the fat people.
Yeah, and you just hear their fat go.
It's fucking nasty. Oh my god, dude. Okay, my fucking 5,000 pound life, that show?
that epic show that definitely doesn't need to be canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was tuning in once when one of my family members was watching it years ago, and this lady...
Wait, one of your family members was on it?
Yeah, they were unrecognizable.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
No.
Oh.
They were watching it.
Oh, okay, I see.
I was about to keep going if you didn't ask again.
Oh.
Yeah, this lady had gotten the size reduction surgery, if you will.
Yeah.
So she can dance better. And she went to swim, and they took an underwater camera to record her
This sounds really bad.
Visual.
Oh yeah, because all the extra skin was flapping around.
They're just so I couldn't figure out a word that was good enough to describe it. But yes, just her excess skin was floating about, and I was like,
she had her own ballerina dress on.
Ugh.
That's fucking.
You know what she should have
disgusting.
done? No, dude, you're right. They should have like had her do. That would have been fucking mean if she did a ballerina thing and like her extra skin folds were like the ballerina thing. She did the little spin, you know.
Yeah, and she tips her fat. She like lifts up her fat like they do with their skirts when they bow.
Yeah. Oh, I was saying when they're spinning, it would just like gravity would just make it like spin outwards like one of the skirts.
But you would also have like sweat flying, and you'd hear like, you know.
Okay, what low-key I was imagining that too, but I don't want to be disgusting. Okay, if she ever heard that, she's not going to hear this. I guess we can be mean if we want to.
Yeah, listen here, you fat bitch. You had to get a surgery to lose weight. Get on a treadmill like the rest of us.
Some people have medical conditions.
Oh, my ass. It's called anorexia.
You know,
get with the
like,
program. Okay, that's terrible.
Like all of them.
You may have to cut that out.
So basically all of America has a medical condition in that case.
I saw a guy with a shirt on, and it was a meme, of course, and the guy said, it said, "I beat anorexia." But he was like 400 pounds, and then someone commented, "Yeah, you beat the living shit out of it."
He beat it into the ground.
Oh, speaking of that,
Beating people into the ground?
no, not that. Anorexia. Eugenia Cooney. Yeah, you can't say the word.
I didn't say the word.
That is so
I
stupid
mean, it's
that you
up,
can't say
it's up to anybody's interpretation what I might have said.
Yeah, you might have said a cigarette.
Yeah. They're gonna think we're a bunch of cigarettes.
Those stupid Brits can say the F word, but we can't.
Yeah, why can they say but we can't?
You gotta censor it again.
You want a smoke? You want to smoke a little spiffy, a little yeah?
I'm gonna smoke that pepper. I'll give him a big puff.
Ooh. I'm gonna puff like he's never been puffed before.
He's gonna scream and shoot a big fucking load.
All over my willy. I'm gonna open up my foreskin and take it right in. And
I just found out what smeg means too.
You just found out what smeg means.
Yeah, I just found out what smeg means, and I'm completely like dumbfounded.
Alright, my mom's walking in here over and over again. I don't know why.
She heard smeg and she had to come see.
Heard smeg.
She was like sniffing around.
That distracted me. We were talking about cocks and foreskin and cum. Yeah, okay. Now I'm back on track.
Now we were talking about. I don't know if they have Goodwills where you come from, but yeah, here they're just it's a poor person's store, and
I've gotten some things from there.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool place, but the amount of people who bring their fucking dogs into Goodwill is astonishing.
Why?
Because it's so many people.
Why would you bring your dog into a store where there's a bunch of, well, like, no offense, but I mean, you work there, you know, where there's a bunch of dirty shit that smells like weird.
Basically.
And like the dog is gonna be distracted as fuck the whole time. That'd be so annoying to have a dog in Goodwill.
Well, I don't know what the point is though. Like, why do you want to bring your dog places with you everywhere?
I feel like in Texas, like, no offense, because you don't even have an accent, but I feel like in a place like Texas, it's literally just because I'm an American, I can bring my dog wherever I want.
That's yeah, that's the thing. But no, there was a family. No, I wouldn't be like, you know, as pissed off as like if people would clean up after them. So there was this I don't know if you're gonna have to censor this, but there's this Mexican family that brought in their tiny puppy, and this puppy, I just know these people were puppy mill breeders because they had two little crop-eared pit bull puppies that had to be like 3 weeks old. They should still be with their mom. But no, they had them crawling around the floor where they could get sick easily. They shit all on the floor. And they just said, and then they just left. They didn't do anything. They just fucking, and I had to clean it up. And this
they're dicks.
Yes, and this poor old lady fucking tripped on the puppy diarrhea, and we could have gotten sued.
That's fucked.
I know, it's terrible.
Dude? I mean, if you have cameras, you wouldn't be getting sued.
Well, yeah, we had the cameras, and with the puppies, I picked one up because I didn't know, someone had them. But they yelled at me because I picked it up, and I was like, I just saw a tiny puppy in a store. I was like, I want to get it out of here. Yeah, I was just gonna sit it outside, but no. But if you looked at the puppy's ears, it looks like they just did it with fucking scissors. Like, you know when I'm talking about, cropping the ears,
Yeah, people that do that are fucking assholes, for one thing. Yeah, and for secondly, our dog's sibling just died of parvo disease because they didn't get their shots fast enough. So, yeah, again, to have a puppy in a risky place like that where there's tons of stuff from so many different places
3 weeks old
in one building is pretty sketchy. And irresponsible.
And there was 2. So I mean, they got them from somewhere sketchy, or they are running a sketchy place. But
they might be, because that's
100% though,
just
dude.
So horribly irresponsible.
With my dog, you must
not have very much value in that dog.
With my dog, I waited till probably 5 months to even take him for a walk, because I mean parvo is such a big thing in Texas because it's so hot all year. It's just a constant breeding ground for that disease.
Is it really? Because I thought that. Actually, no, it doesn't die until temperatures of 120 and above. So, yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
Are there people out there that are anti-vax with their pets too? Because that would be
yes,
really stupid.
Yes, there are.
Because parvo kills your dog in 2 days sometimes?
Well, they're puppy. It's only puppies that are really affected by parvo, which makes it even sadder.
It does make it sadder.
But no, the only thing that I would say that needs to be done is I would only do parvo, of course, if they're a puppy. But once they're older, I don't really care. If they're older, they can deal with it.
I think they only need it once.
Yeah, once they're old, I might get it for them because they're older. Rabies, because rabies is my number one fear. That's my number one fear disease. And distemper. Those are the only 3 I would generally say you need to give your dog constantly.
Isn't rabies actually really horrible, but we just don't think about it because we have a vaccine for it?
Oh yeah, I'll give you the rabies scenario that I give people. So let's just say you go camping, right? And you're sleeping in your hammock, and a little brown bat lands on you, little tiny thing. It bites you, but you just think it's a mosquito or something. But then it could be months before the first sign starts. And when the first sign starts, there is no chance of you getting any treatment. So something could have bit you and you not know. And then once the first signs start, you're just fucked.
Yeah, I watched a video on it. I think it was from one of those I can't tell if people hate these channels or not, but I think it was one of those infographic type channels, or one of those I can never remember how to spell the science channel. It's it starts with a K though, and it has animatics for everything.
Yeah.
But they did a video,
I think I know what you're talking about.
Rabies, saying that it is the worst disease on the planet that humans can get because of how incurable it is. But that's kind of crazy though.
There was only one person in the history of humanity that survived it without getting a vaccine. I mean, that's just insane. And people don't take it seriously.
Doesn't it make you go crazy?
Yeah. It doesn't make you have bloodlust or anything. It just makes you not be able to swallow, so you just go insane. And then, you know, if people get close to you,
Ooh.
you can bite them. Because, you know, you're growing crazy. That's why Cujo
So
scares
it's almost
me.
like... It's almost like a zombie disease, then.
Kind of, yeah, but you're not, like, able to walk around at all. You're just, like, seizing all the time.
That's fucked.
I hate people on
like
TikTok,
morbid-
though. They record little animals with fucking rabies and stuff. Like, why don't you just shoot them?
Well, I've seen that people really like abusing animals on TikTok, and people really like watching it.
That's true. And it's infuriating.
It is very infuriating, and it's like, what the actual fuck is, like, wrong with people? I watched this channel, Nick Crowley, talk about it, I think
I
on
fucking
more than
love
one
that
occasion.
dude.
Yeah, no, right?
If anybody's watching this, you need to watch Nick Crowley. His voice is so soothing. Anyway, go on.
It is quite soothing. I wish I had a cooler voice like his.
You kind of sound like him.
but
You kind of sound like Ding Dong and Nick Crowley combined.
I guess so. I bet the old dude that I used to take care of when I was doing in-home care, he said that I have a nice voice. He was low-key pretty gay, but
Oh, that poor soul.
he said that I have a nice voice, and I was like, I've always thought that my voice is like very neutral sounding and like pretty boring.
I don't think it's boring.
so I thought that was a weird
It's
compliment.
definitely unique. I've never heard another voice like it.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. Anyway,
I
Nick
guess
Crowley.
you know what? Now that I think about it, I haven't heard a voice that sounds like mine either.
Yeah. Well, probably because it's, you know, impossible, but, you know.
I guess it's technically not possible for somebody's voice to sound exactly like your own.
Unless you're like an identical twin.
You can still sound similar. There would still technically be a distinction just because I feel like, I mean, maybe I'm totally wrong. I'm just talking out of my ass, but I don't think that it would be possible for somebody's vocal cords to be exactly the same. Kind of like fingerprints, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like nobody's body is exactly the same either.
Yeah. I think
But
you
Nick
got
Crowley,
a good little theory
Go
here.
subscribe.
Yeah. Nick Crowley, if you're watching this, we love you.
Yeah, every time he uploads, like, he's one of those YouTubers that he'll upload a video and I'll be working on something and I'm like, well, now I gotta take a break.
Dude, I'm not kidding right now.
Or I wait till later.
Something
Or I wait
just
till later and I'm
fucking-
like, you know, this isn't worth watching on my phone. This needs to be on a big screen. You know, I need to really enjoy myself. So I'll wait till later till I can sit on my computer and watch it.
Bro, I'm not kidding right now. Something just jiggled my fucking doorknob to the point where it opened by itself.
Ugh.
I'm home alone right now.
Is there anybody there?
I hope not.
Well, you're in Texas. You got a gun, right?
No.
Under your pillow, under your desk, in your drawer, on top
I just
of your
have a
dresser.
machete.
Damn, the stereotypes aren't true.
No, we're in a no-gun household.
Oh. Well,
Wait, I'm gonna go close that
better get
door
out that
right now
machete.
and lock it. Here, I'll be right back.
Did you hear? All right.
Okay, I'm
I'm gonna put a fucking Minecraft door.
What?
I'm gonna put a Minecraft door closing sound.
Dude, that genuinely scared the shit out of me.
But I'm gonna
though.
make a sound far away.
I fucking hated that. There's definitely a phantom in my house.
A Phantom Menace.
Yeah, Phantom Menace. He zips around with fucking lightsabers.
He's sitting down next to you, watching your screen.
Do it.
Do it.
Am I the only one who doesn't like Star Wars?
I don't like Star Wars either.
Well, I do like Star Wars. I like the first 6 movies, but I hate everything else.
Yeah, I was about to say, when it started, it was pretty novel. And, like, obviously it was very cool. Like, the way that they filmed everything and, like, how artistical and shit it was. Very creative.
Yeah.
And literally revolutionary for the movie industry.
Exactly. They mixed stop motion and reality.
But in the current day, I feel like most of their audience is adults that refuse to grow up.
It's like a lot of the Marvel stuff. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I would say that too. Same with Marvel. Like,
well, I collect stuff.
Well,
but I'm completely fine with being a nerd, you know. But I don't make it define my life. Like, I'll geek out sometimes, but like, it's not a defining aspect of my fucking life.
Like, I guess I can't really say, like, definitively that everybody that watches it, obviously, like, isn't, like, or doesn't act a grown, because, like, I fucking upload Only Plays clips. Like, how grown does that make me seem to an outsider, right?
You're an Only Plays stan.
In general. So that probably makes me seem so mature. Something that I wouldn't show my parents. But, you know.
My mom doesn't
I feel like
like
people
my
that
Only Plays
obsess
videos.
over...
I don't think my mom likes my Only Plays videos.
I highly doubt it. I mean, whose parents like what they do on the internet?
You know what? That's true. She always gets on to me about the shit I post, even though I'm, you know, an adult.
Wait, what did she get on you about? Don't you mostly post Only Plays or I guess that's like half, right? Only Plays animations.
I just started doing that. But yeah, she's like, there's too much cursing, or this is very lewd, and I'm like, I'm a grown ass man.
Wait, I haven't seen anything lewd on your channel.
There was one video that I made in like early high school, and an ogre is fucking a donkey, and it's
who are
probably
they supposed to be?
It's probably one of my shittiest videos ever. But she was like, "You need to take that out," and I'm like, "I am not taking it out."
That's like every high schooler's videos.
Yeah, and she was like, "That is fucking awful," and I was like, "No, it's not." Fucking hoe. No, I didn't call her that.
You should. You should show her those plopped cartoons I sent you.
She would her little Christian heart would explode.
Oh, she would fucking lose it.
She would. I feel sorry. But my mom doesn't really like any of the stuff I like.
Okay, actually, disclaimer, please, guys, don't search up Ploft.
Now they're just going to.
I know that doesn't work.
Okay, guys, we're gonna link the Ploft videos.
Your eyes too.
We're gonna link the Ploft videos in the description.
I'm gonna put a screen cap on screen of
give it a watch.
What the first one is about, just to give you an idea. And if you get the implication, then yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Guys, he watches these videos religiously, and he also watches Foamy the Squirrel religiously.
I used to watch the Foamy the Squirrel when I was in middle school. So I actually thought it was funny. It's crazy to think. I didn't think it was funny. I just thought it was
entertaining.
I thought it was interesting and weird. It's weird to think like how different everything was back then. Like that's when the first iPhone came out in 2009, right? And yeah, I'll be in middle school. I wanted one so fucking bad. And then my mom got one and had no games on it. And I was like, oh.
What's the point of having an iPhone with no games
on it? I know.
On it?
That was like one of the main things or reasons to buy one. It's like so cool because you can play games on your phone. Mommy.
Angry Birds, mommy.
I literally told her that too, and I was like, dude, you don't even have any games on it.
I got really pissed off at my mom once because my Nana got me a phone for my birthday, and my mom took that phone and gave me her shitty old phone. And I got so fucking mad about it. But I didn't want to be ungrateful, so I didn't really say anything.
You know what's kind of sad is
What?
well, first I'll respond directly to what you said. With the car that my stepdad bought me, I have to work on it myself because like I'm a broke bitch right now. So I can't afford to have anybody else fix it. And some of the designs on that car, because it's American, and American cars are designed to make money, not satisfy the customer. But so it drives me fucking insane sometimes, but I am incredibly grateful for it. So I do not bitch to them unless it's like just bafflingly bad like design that I had to deal with for like hours when I was working on it or something, then I'll complain. But otherwise, I try to speak more positively about the car than negatively because I don't want to sound like a fucking dick.
Yeah.
But the iPhone, that was the last time that I have been excited about new technology, and I think that really sucks. Because, like, I'm probably never going to feel excited for something like that in the same way ever again.
Well, I mean, you're just a pessimistic asshole, so... Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But,
I think,
yeah, me too, though. Except for my drawing tablet. That's, like, the only time I was really excited for something. Like, technology-wise,
I think that it's kind of because... Well, the way I was excited about the iPhone was because it was new technology.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for everybody, you know? And I don't think we're going to really have that again. Like, I think everybody is jaded now to that. And, it's like... I guess it's cool that I got to experience, so I am grateful for that. That I grew up, like, when the PlayStation 1 was popular, because that was, like, insane. Everybody's fucking mom and dad had a fucking PlayStation. It was crazy.
I was like that with the fucking Wii. Oh my god, I waited hours for the Wii.
Yeah, it hadn't even
to come
died out yet. Like, having a game console, like, everybody wanted a Wii.
I still have mine. I have 3.
I feel like everybody still has their Wii that had one.
I have
2.
I have like a Mario World that I play constantly. I remember
this
the
girl's
first
house
time
that I go to sometimes. We play the Wii sometimes.
I remember the first time I accidentally had sex. I played Mario World while she was laying on the bed. I played Mario World naked.
And she played Mario World on my cock.
She played on my joystick as I was playing Mario World. She fiddled with this joystick. We suck.
What the fuck? Somebody on Instagram wants to send me a message.
Those scare me.
I know. I don't post on my Instagram, so that's really weird.
It's probably some porn thing.
I bet. Let's see.
I got a long like death threat message on my Instagram.
For why?
I don't know if I should tell that story right now. You know what? Fuck it. So, you know my ex I told you about, right? That whole sticky situation. Well,
it is porn.
Yeah, I told you.
All right, anyway. Wait, what does this say? Hold up. Hold that thought.
Yeah, you got it. I want to know what it says.
What is with people? People are such creeps now. This is... I don't even know if this is exactly the same chick in every picture, because it's like one of those things where it's just like...
What about a chicken?
Multiple pictures put into one, but... What?
What did you say about a chicken? Oh, I was about to say, why is a porn ad sending you pictures of chickens?
But no, this shit says... She just turned 18 and made an OnlyFans. She's sending everyone a free preview to anyone who follows her.
That makes that person seem like a pedophile.
What, the person that sent it?
Yeah, like there's this random chick that I found. It's fucking terrifying, dude.
When I imagine people, like, seeking out, like, people that are as young as legally possible to jerk off to, I can't, like, not imagine them, like, leaning in towards their screen and, like, sweating and licking their lips. And like they have their fingers lifted up really high like an evil like villain.
It sounds like he's saying penis.
Unblinking. And their eyes are like coming out of their head a little bit, like pointy.
I fucking hate Instagram
though. Yeah, Instagram is like one of the most superficial places on the internet, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, it is.
Instagram is one of the places that makes people feel the most like shit, isn't it? Because of that?
No, it was just the death threats I got that, made me not like it.
I didn't mean that. I meant like in general because of the like superficial posting. Everybody making themselves seem like their lives are so great.
Well, I mean, that's like one of the reasons that other people don't like it. That was the only reason I didn't like it.
I can't even remember when I stopped using social media in that way.
Dude,
like,
you're a YouTuber.
I haven't scrolled social media in so many years.
Does YouTube
like that's what I do.
social media?
I like YouTube is technically social media, but I don't expose my mind to short form content that's like sucks you in for hours and just scroll and scroll.
Oh yeah.
With those short dopamine hits, like I don't do that. I don't scroll any of those like Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok.
Oh, I never go on Instagram anymore, but I do use TikTok and Snapchat. I just post stuff on my Instagram. Short form content
is just really bad for your brain.
Oh, okay, Mom.
More like okay scientists.
Well, my mom is a scientist.
Oh, well, I guess in the case of your mom.
I'm just kidding, she's not a scientist. Imagine your mom being a scientist. Imagine your mother being smart.
Oh, dude. I was going to say your mom is a scientist in Muscle Man's voice, but that just reminded me of these cartoons that I found. That these dudes do that haven't blown up yet, but they're definitely going to.
What are they?
And they make regular show animations if they were a bunch of fuck boys.
Fuck boys? What are fuck boys?
It's hilarious. Like they... You know when Mordecai will be like moping around about Margaret?
Oh yeah.
He's not really doing anything. But in this, he's dressed like a fuck boy. And he has piercings and shit. At least I'm pretty sure he had piercings. But he was listening to his MP3 player. And Rigby was like, dude. And then he was like, Mordecai's like, go away, dude. I'm listening to Juice WRLD.
Oh my god. It sounds like I'd hate
He's like,
this.
did Margaret leave you on red again?
I hated Mordecai in that fucking series, though.
He's such a bitch, dude. He's so annoying.
I mean, Rigby is kind of a shitty friend, but I mean, Mordecai's killed Rigby numerous times in the series, though.
Mordecai is like a mega simp.
Yeah. And Rigby was always like, hey, man, she's not for you. But it came off as like, oh, he's just a stupid, jealous friend.
Jealous of what, though? Because, like, Margaret was never going to give him a chance unless he actually made a move, and he never fucking does because he's a pussy.
She was kind of leading him on, though, too.
That is true, because she would always end up dating somebody.
Yeah, fuck her, though, but...
Yeah, she was always, like, super duper fucking nice to him, to his face, but then, like... be talking to another guy, like making him think that he has a chance and like inviting him to shit all the time.
Honestly, with me, what I would do is...
She's kind of a bitch too, actually. All those characters suck.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. It was just a bad situation to begin with, especially when you're a bitch-a-kai.
Bitch-a-kai.
That's that.
That sucks.
It sucks. How does it suck? It's exactly what he is.
No, it's just like such a shitty insult.
I really hope Mordecai puts a drumstick in his cock hole.
A drumstick. A drumstick that's really old, so it's starting to splinter.
Oh my god, that would hurt like hell. When I was talking about anything up your dick hole would hurt like hell.
Why the fuck do people... You have to be like a little bit of a masochist to do that. Like, put anything in there.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched that Justin Wang video about the guy that put those magnetic balls up his urethra and they ended up in his bladder?
Yeah, I did. What a fucking idiot.
That guy's a fucking idiot.
Have you seen the what is that show about the ER stories? I think it's like just called Stories from the ER. But it's where they like act out shit that's happened, but
yeah.
There was a nudist that was like sleeping out in the who was sleeping in the like wild, and he woke up and like a snake was mid slither up his pee hole.
There is no fucking way that happened.
Yes, it did. I could try to find the video. Here, let's look.
Fucking went up his cockle. Oh, remember when we were playing Fortnite the other day and I said something about like using dental instruments to pull your cockle open?
Oh yeah.
It's disgusting.
Oh, okay. Here it is.
Have you seen the...
It wasn't a snake. It says, man has lizard in his bladder after letting it go up his penis.
Lizard? That can't fit.
Dude, have you seen them go in the little cracks in the walls?
Oh, I guess they're pretty small sometimes. Is that the guy's actual face?
No, they're actors.
Oh, okay. I was like,
but it's real stuff. It's real stuff that happened, but they're just reenacting the whole thing.
They went way too hard with his fucking hair and shit. He doesn't even look like an actor.
Dude, my hair looks like that. Come on now.
It looks too stylized, though. You know what I mean? Like some dude that was laying out in the fucking woods would not look that clean.
I definitely could see myself, or I definitely could see like some flies buzzing off him.
That's rude. Oh yeah, have you seen that channel Chubby Emu? Speaking of medical stories,
Chubby Emu. No, I think
if you watch one of his videos, you're probably gonna watch like 10 in a row.
Why?
And then it's gonna be 2 a.m. and you're gonna wonder what happened. I'll send you a link to his channel.
Oh, it literally is just a fat ass emu on his.
Oh, did you already look it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has lots of medical stories because he's like a doctor guy. So he can tell stories and actually know what he's talking about. But
a farmer mistakenly drank his own farmicide.
Yeah, it's a popular one.
Holy shit. How do you mistakenly do that?
How can you drink that and not be like, ugh?
That's kind of gross.
Like, it might be one of those chemicals that's sweet.
Man puts cheese-making ingredient in between legs. This is what happened to his soft tissue. Did he put it up his ass?
Do you want me to spoil it?
Yes. Why did he put it in his ass?
He injected it into his testicles.
Oh, I see that now. Because in the thumbnail, it's just 2 giant masses, and I thought it was his. I thought it was like his lungs or something.
You thought?
Oh, I see it now. Do you want to like put something in the start of the video saying like if anybody's watching like suggest any short horror games that we could play for this October?
We can be just talking over text on screen that requests that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
Yeah, we do need one. I want to try out that fan remake of the first Five Nights at Freddy's. I think they did it in Unreal 4. So everything is like actually 3D instead of just the image that's like wrapped around you, you know?
Yeah. Like the soup can.
Soup can. It's like a skybox, but it's just a cylinder. That's such a good idea, though. It's like so stupidly simple, but it works so well.
It makes you feel trapped. All right,
They probably added to it, honestly.
I have 3 minigame ideas. Okay, so K9, that's a new one that came out. That's kind of scary. Then there's one called Sentient. It's where you're stuck in like a concrete room and they're doing experiments with you. And then there's this one called A Man in the Park that someone said is really good that I want to do.
That game is not good. That game is fucking horrible.
How? How is it horrible?
That game sucks. I watched Oni Plays play that game.
They played it?
Yeah, I told you that a couple weeks ago. You brought it up because we were trying to think of some games a bit ago.
Why don't we?
And yeah, that game is like super shitty.
Why don't we do it just for the lulz?
It's literally just, well, I mean, you could play it and we could see a reaction. That's like fair. But Oni Plays the video. They got 2 out of 3 endings, and the video was less than 5 minutes.
The video is only 4 minutes and 18 seconds. What the fuck?
Yeah, it sucks. There's like nothing in that game.
That sucks ass.
But I mean, the game does not take itself that seriously, and it's probably free, so you know it can suck all it wants.
We should play that short horror stories game. That's just a point and click thing.
Have you ever seen this game called Man in the Window?
No.
It's like it's a horror game. It's not really scary. It's kind of a puzzle game more so, but one of my viewers suggested it when I was streaming, and I played that, and there's just like this ultra thick fucking rabbit mom in the game. For no reason. It's like just like nasty like looking how like giant her tits are.
Here, what do I type in to see this?
Just type in Man in the Window. I
Mom.
forgot what her name is. She has a specific name. But yeah, you could just type in Rabbit Mom.
Rabbit Mom.
And then they called me a furry because I was like, all right, low key.
you would suck
and then they're immediately like furry.
Holy shit, why are her tits so big?
I know, they're like too big. It's kind of nasty looking. She's built like that principal from the Fairly Odd Parents.
She's built like Mammy from Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, we gotta remember to put every image up that we like bring up or talk about.
You gotta put all the Eugenia Cooney fucking things you did.
Yeah, those two. Even when it's censored.
All those nasty things.
So they don't even know what we're saying about the image.
That is so... I actually feel bad.
I mean, I feel bad for her too. It's just crazy that she hasn't gotten better.
Yeah.
Like, she's gonna die early.
Oh my god.
Like, literally, she's going to.
She's probably like... She's only like... I'm gonna see how old she is. I wonder how old she is.
I genuinely can't tell when she looks like that.
Oh, she's already 46.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, there, guys, there's the link to immortality. Just starve yourself.
That is not good advice.
I'm just kidding. She's
Unless you're a
29.
teenager, then it's great advice. Your body can take it.
Yeah, there's this cool little trick where you can eat as much as you want, but you stick your fingers down your throat, and then you throw up, and then you can eat as much as you want.
Honestly, sometimes when I think about it enough, I can't believe how much I eat at times.
Exactly. It's because you have a high metabolism and you're one of those lucky bastards.
Lucky fucks.
Lucky fucking penis faces.
Fucking awesome.
Isn't that... I heard someone say Robert Downey Syndrome today, and it was probably the funniest thing I heard today.
Daddy syndrome. What the fuck is that? Is that AI generated?
He's all balls, no cock.
Do you think I can show that on YouTube?
I don't think so. You should probably, just censor some.
I'm just gonna put the, epic face over his cock.
What's the epic face?
Here, I'll show you really quick.
I hate that image, though, so much.
Let's see, copy image.
Oh,
it's really popular on Roblox.
Thing?
Yeah.
I remember seeing it in those, like, stick figures on crack videos.
Oh, yeah, those videos...
Remember those?
I won't say they suck, but they definitely aren't that good. Not like I remember them being.
The first ones can still make me laugh, but, like, all the other... Like, the first 3 can make me laugh. Other than that, I fucking hate all of them.
God, I hate teenagers so much. I used to watch those stick figures fighting videos and think that they were so fucking cool.
Oh, I never thought those were cool. But
they're never cool. I was an autistic. Leave me alone.
You can't say that word.
What, autistic?
Yeah, you definitely can't say that bad word.
That's gonna be a bad word one day. If PC culture keeps winning over, then eventually you're not gonna be allowed to say that.
Well, we can say it all we want.
You're right. We have a pass. We can make fun of autistic people.
We're little baby autismos.
Do you know what's funny as fuck? One time, me and my sisters were talking about how they used to make fun of me when we were kids because, you know, they're the 2 sisters and I'm the brother.
Yeah.
So just naturally, they would make fun of me sometimes. And then I was like, because we never knew that I was autistic. I only found out a couple of years ago. And I was like, you guys are bullying a little autistic boy.
You guys are making fun of a little autistic baby.
How's that make you feel?
Oh, the Oni place has new plushes.
Like new plushes?
For the spooky season.
Oh, do they have the Zach Dracula one?
No, not that. They have a green Zach. It's basically just Zach that's green, but it says like spooky things. Here, you want to listen to my Zach plush that I have?
I might have to waste some money on that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna waste some money on that too.
Oh, you have the Zach one?
Yeah. Here, let me get it real quick. Ugh. Now this is Zach. Say hi, Zach.
I'm not trying to scare you, but there's a camera and a microphone in this device. There's a camera and a microphone in this device. Do not let it record everything you do.
Thank you, Zach, for saying hi.
Alright, Chris will respond with something.
Yeah, respond, Chris.
My little calm princess, back for more,
Yeah.
I like how half his shit is just screeching.
Yeah, it is. So you have the Chris one. I have the Zach one.
Yeah, I took the speaker out and put some material behind the speaker so it sounds a little less muffly.
Oh, I want them to make a Tomar one.
Hello.
Yeah, I want to replace the speaker with a little tweeter instead.
A tweeter?
See if it sounds a little better. Yeah.
Oh, you know what I kind of find like sad is that the only 2 guys that are always on the thumbnails are Zach and Chris. And they have so many other interesting people on there.
Do you say it's only Zach and Chris now?
It's usually only Zach and Chris, you know, on the compilation shit.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know why.
But I love like Tomar and Corey and Lyle.
I don't know why Adam makes me laugh so fucking hard because I know that he's just high all the time, but...
Yeah, me too.
Like, that one story when they were playing
like
Lego City.
He always just sounds like this. Yeah.
It's funny how much they can fuck with him, though.
Because he believes everything because he's always high on weed.
Like when Chris said they went to Acai Bowl, or however the fuck you say it.
Istanbul?
Yeah.
What did you just say? A cyborg?
Whoop.
Or whatever?
Acai Bowl. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Istanbul.
I'll type how it's spelled. There it is.
Acai bowl.
It's not English, but
It's not.
they went to, it was some restaurant called that, and he said that Adam was like staring at this lady's legs, and he just like randomly laughs, and she turns around and he's like, I'm sorry, and then he spun around just to like not be facing her.
Yeah. I wonder.
What the fuck?
I actually believe that though. I don't know if it's true or not, but I choose to believe it.
I'm pretty sure it's true because Adam was like, I thought her legs were funny. It's like, that's, yeah, if you're high, that's probably a thing.
Hey, if you had a 6-inch clone of Hitler, would you
Oh
torture
shit!
it?
Don't you have a little thing to do?
Huh?
It's getting a little late, ain't it?
Getting a little late, isn't it?
There's a snake in my boot.
That was such a fucking dry delivery.
There's a camera and a
Somebody should
microphone
get that. Somebody should do something about that.
Oh yeah, I hope one day we have our own plushes.
Oh, if I had my own plush one day, I would feel like a dork because like every YouTuber has one. But
Especially the odd ones out. I
that'd
fucking
still be
hate
fun.
the odd ones out.
I don't like them either. Yeah. If this ever gets back around to odd ones out,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
more
We hate
like
you.
even ones out, bitch.
Dude, you can't even say that. We're gonna have to bleep that out.
Yeah, whatever. He doesn't even know anyways.
Yeah, fuck him and his new shitty Netflix show.
I was literally about to say Netflix series if you paused long enough. I was like, yeah.
Well, I hate.
Nobody cares, dude.
I watched his Netflix series. I tried to watch it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so fucking unfunny." I could make a better series, and I'm very relatively what would you say? Inexperienced. Yeah, new. I guess you would
Inexperienced.
say. Yeah,
A noob, some would say.
a silly noob, you could say. Yeah.
Ow, that actually hurt.
I hate it.
Pushed a weird sore spot.
I wish I had the Zach one too.
My cat loves that thing.
So, like when YouTubers agree to have a show done by a studio, do you think they ever think about the fact that like all the producers are going to totally ruin all their ideas with like what they think the audience is going to like, even though that's stupid?
Yeah, because most of the time,
You know what? Actually, no. What?
the creators, the YouTube creators, are like they take a back seat to it, and then their
I'm really
idea
glad
is
they
just
didn't have
completely
with
different.
Smiling Friends.
Yeah, me too. Because
At least not too much. I listened to the Creator Unknown podcast, or whatever it's called exactly, and he said that they tried to get them to change some things, but they were like insistent on some things being like a certain way,
Like
which is
what?
good because you just have to watch it. I don't remember like what the specific example was because it wasn't like the most important thing ever, but.
Yeah, I think I remember something like that. Yeah, they said they wanted to say like, oh, make them aliens. You can't just like not address it. And like, no, that's the whole fun of the show. Like nobody cares. That's like the funny part of it.
They wanted to make the main characters aliens?
Yeah, they wanted to make all the wacky characters that you see constantly aliens. And like they wanted to explain like, yeah, they came to Earth to find a better, life. And I'm like, the funny part is that these wacky cartoon characters are coexisting relatively easily with people.
There's no way they would say something that stupid. That sounds really unfunny.
Well, I mean, that's what
Or
people
not even
need
think it
an
was supposed to be-
explanation and shit for shit. I don't know why you need an explanation.
You don't have to have an explanation for a show that's as, like, silly as that show is. Like, the point of, like, you can't get immersed in another world with too much explaining sometimes. Like, it sounds like it's counterintuitive, but it's really not. Like, if you want to get really immersed in a world, then it's better to not explain everything, because the point of, like, it being a different world is that you don't understand it. That's why it's different.
Yeah, even if you do need to explain it, make it at least, like, only 2 sentences. And then they can get a rough idea of it.
It's better to be more vague with, like, the rules of, like, these characters' world if it's not supposed to be like ours.
But I mean, yeah, if they're, like, doing a job, say, like, this is their job. Don't say, like, their backstory or anything. Just say, like, this is their job. This is what they're doing. That's it.
Yeah, all the characters that they help should not have a backstory.
No, or the, like, main characters. The main characters don't need a backstory either if you want it to be funny.
Yeah, it would make sense for them to have a backstory because, like, you can get to know the character without them having a backstory. Like, their personalities are very apparent because all the characters are written like real people.
Now, if you want them to, like, what I would do as a joke was, like, have a funny series, like, nothing's really explained, everything's weird, but then as, like, I'm a psychopath, so I would do this. I would have one of the main characters have such a sad fucking backstory, and it just be so out of character for the show, and then, like, everything just goes back to normal after that episode.
Like Desmond?
Something like that, yeah. But I was, like, thinking of I had a concept for a character a while ago. When me and my friend were thinking about, actually doing a storyboard and then trying to pitch it. And I was like, no, this dude he's going to be, like, a really funny character. But, like, if we think about doing a second season, we got to make, like, one episode going into his backstory. And then everybody's going to be like, holy shit, this is, like, really fucked. And then the next episode, they just do what they're normally doing. Now that's how you fuck with people.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, and then when someone brings it up, the other guys are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Just gaslight the audience.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
You know, even funnier.
What?
For the episode to not, if they, like, removed the episode and acted like it was never there after it was, like, there for, like, a week.
That would be even funnier, yeah. But South Park did that too.
Like, if it's the second episode, make the third episode that was following it the second episode instead after they remove it.
I'm gonna be an asshole like that if I ever get a show.
That'd be funny, dude.
No, but
that'd give people, like, serious Mandela effect, like, type shit.
Did you know that South Park did that like to their audience?
Did they?
Yeah, so there's a new episode about the black kid. His name is Tolkien.
Token?
No. So, in this one episode, everybody was like, his name has always been Tolkien, like J.R.R. Tolkien. But then if you go back, the South Park creators changed the fucking dialogue and everything to say Tolkien instead of token. Like all
in previous episodes?
Yeah, all the subtitles, everything that spells Tolkien or token, they did it Tolken to fuck with the audience. And I think that was so funny for no reason.
I'll kill you.
And there was just a whole episode.
That is a good troll.
There was just a whole episode about how Stan was like, I never knew his name was Tolkien. And then they're like, yeah, it's always been Tolkien, dude. That's just so much effort, though. Well, I believed it.
Well, then there you go.
But that's just so much effort to just fuck with your audience, and that just shows how much they care.
Right, I'm glad they care that much.
After 35 years of having a shitty-ass show.
Yeah, I always thought the show was really horrible, but,
It's okay to have one good episode. I mean, it's fine.
I mean, my grandma said she's always hated that show, and honestly, I completely agree.
You actually don't like South Park? Did you cut out?
No.
Oh. So, Yeah, but after like the Cthulhu episode, I just didn't like South
A lot
Park.
of people stopped watching after that episode.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't really funny anymore.
Oh yeah, you guys. We may be an hour and 5 minutes into the episode, but Stefan isn't here.
Oh yeah, Stefan is put really sad
Stefan
music.
accidentally ran over somebody's dog yesterday. When he was backing out of his driveway.
And now he's in the garage doing horrible experiments to it to try and bring it back to life, so he just doesn't have to acknowledge that he did something wrong.
No, he's not. You dick. He's gonna be mad when he hears that. He's supposed to listen to the episode for the shorts.
Yeah, guys, imagine the intro to Robot Chicken, but imagine Stefan doing that to someone's poor little chihuahua that got run over.
It was a Boston Terrier, dude.
He actually ran someone's dog over.
There was a black and white spot on his driveway.
Holy shit!
It looks like fucking the unpainted parts of Epic Mickey on that spot in the driveway.
It looks like he ran over a penguin.
Well, it's black and white and red all over.
I thought
That dog in your driveway.
running over a dog must be like the worst feeling ever, though.
Unless it's nice and swift.
No, I'm talking about like, I mean, not like one of those rat dogs. I mean, but like imagine like hitting a Great Dane. That would fuck up your car and your like mental state.
Yeah. That'd be horrible.
And well, imagine hitting a moose. That shit would be terrible.
That shit would like, I've always imagined if you hit a moose, like it wouldn't even matter what you're driving. That shit would like flatten the front of your car. Like after you hit its legs, it would just hit the top.
Yeah. Most of the time,
And if you were driving,
the
like-
moose is completely fine afterwards too, though. That's the fucking thing.
And the thing is, and if you like have a big like lifted truck, like a fucking yeehaw, then it might go under your truck. And if it goes under your truck, like it might make you lose control and flip it.
Yeah. Have you seen the moose neck guy?
No.
It's a guy who got in a car crash with a moose, and now his neck is fucked up.
What is his name?
People just call him the moose neck.
Just the
guy.
neck guy? Moose neck?
Yeah.
The moose neck. Is his neck like as long as a moose?
No, his head is like. So imagine Quasimodo, you know? Yeah. His head is like that now. But I'll send you a picture. Moose neck guy, car crash.
Horrific moose collision.
No, I'm not.
Man shares survival story after horrific moose collision.
Yeah, is it the bent neck guy? That you see?
No. This picture of the guy looks funny, actually. Standing behind the car. He just looks like, Here, I'm going to send it to you. If you're watching as
my
well as
God.
listening. Look at that guy's face. He's just like,
The guy's like, fuck, I gotta get to work.
moose neck guy.
But now
Car
the guy has like
accident.
the guy's in like a rehab now because like he's only sexually attracted to moose.
So it is the guy. Wait, that's the same. This is the same guy. I just looked up car accident after moose neck guy.
Here, I'll look it up.
I think that's the same guy that's in that picture too.
But this guy has a
Look
fucked
at
up
that.
neck. No, that's not him.
The guy that I just sent you definitely doesn't have a fucked up neck. Moose neck guy just sounds so goofy.
Yeah, it does.
Holy fuck!
What?
Look at this fucking picture. Holy shit! What the fuck? How'd they even get the car back to the house?
Oh my god.
I knew it. Like, literally, they just would, like, topple onto your car because they're so tall.
They must have just kept driving.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, here he is. I got it now. It's that guy. His head is
His
like...
neck is just like that now?
Yeah, his neck is just like that. But he's only sexually attracted to moose now.
Is he doing like a gangsta rap thing in that
Yeah,
picture?
he raps now. I'm gonna fuck a moose. I am gonna fuck a moose. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh wait, here's
hey.
a better picture. He's like obsessed with moose. He looks kind of silly. Not because of his neck.
Couldn't a chiropractor just snap his neck?
Snap it back into place.
Isn't that what they do?
I don't think there's any fixing that.
What if I just knock his
Dude,
ass
spines
out?
are like actually so complicated.
Yeah, they kind of are. I mean, I could definitely fix it, but
Look at this fucking image.
how the fuck did he get up that high?
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
That poor fucking moose.
Oh fuck, I yawned when I laughed, now I'm crying.
There was a app that used to like you used to be able to like take pictures and then like sync your voice to it, and then like you had the shitty little mouth, that opens and closes. You know what I'm talking?
Yeah, that's what we need for the podcast.
No. There was one, and I fucking hated it so much because my brother thought it was like so advanced, and I'm like, I could literally make you a video that looks better than that. And he was like, "No, you're fucking stupid." And I used to get so mad about it. But it was made by a company called Duck Duck Moose. And I was like, that's so fucking creative. I could never think about that by myself.
Duck Duck Moose instead of Duck Duck Goose.
Dude.
I don't know, dude. That's pretty fucking funny.
It is really... It's so funny I forgot to laugh.
Don't you hate it when that happens? Like, you want the satisfaction of laughing, but you forget to laugh?
That's never happened to me.
I don't think that can happen.
Yeah, me neither.
I want this fucking green Zack plushie.
I really want that fucking green Zack plushie too. I'm really sad. I'm still sad that girl said I looked like Butthead.
She's such a bitch. What a dude.
But it was a random girl.
Wait, it was just a random girl that said that?
I heard her whispering to her
Oh yeah,
friend.
we have to censor that, by the way.
We have to censor the "see you next Tuesday" word.
See you next Tuesday.
But yeah, she was just... I saw her whispering to her friend. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm minding my own business. And you're insulting me? Are you kidding me? Imagine... Let's turn the tables. Imagine if I
What'd
did that.
she comment on?
What?
What'd she comment on?
She just said, look at that fucking dude over there. He looks like fucking Butthead. And like...
In public?
Yes, in public. As she was blatantly pointing at me. And she was next to me. So she might have just thought I was stupid.
She thought you were like a mouth breather.
Well, that's what Butthead is.
Oh yeah, he is.
I'm not Asian, so I don't know how I look like
I didn't
him.
even think about that. Seth Rogen and Beavis have a lot in common.
Well, he voices Beavis, or he voices Butthead.
Does he?
Yeah, Seth Rogen voices Butthead.
Like, actually.
Yeah. That was like his first role.
I feel like I need to fact check this.
Yeah, that was his real his for real first role when he was like 15. You motherfucker, I got you to look that up. No.
Ooh.
They're both
the preview text for this.
They're both voiced by Hank Hill.
Okay, I'm not believing that. But
they are both voiced by the guy who plays Hank Hill.
The title of this article, after I looked that up, says Beavis and Butthead, Seth Rogen, and more most annoying celebrity laughs.
Seth Rogen's laugh is cool.
Seth Rogen, he's one of those actors that, like, I feel like they kind of, like, gave off the illusion that they were good actors for, like, you know, however many amount of years, but then eventually people realized they're only good at acting like themselves.
That's not fun. That's not nice at all. He's a good actor.
Me and Steph were talking about this the other day, though. Like, actors that can only play one role, which is acting like themselves. Like, Seth Rogen is one. The Rock is definitely one.
Oh, yeah. I don't like The Rock in anything.
Me either. Like, he used to, like... He just ruins a lot of shit now, honestly.
He was a nice little cameo. But now he's in every fucking movie.
I know. Like, how do people not want, like, new shit? That, like... That blows my mind that millions and millions of people don't want anything new. They just want to be showed the same thing over and over again.
Now, Jack Black and everything would be cool.
That'd be better.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that Jack Black wants himself to be like the generic Hollywood celebrity that everybody rolls their eyes at.
Well, I mean, he'll never be that because, I mean, he's already 75.
He is not fucking 75.
He's got to be in his, like, 60s, though.
I'm pretty sure he's in his 50s.
Here, let's fact check that.
I am. He's 54.
Oh, okay. No, I'm a fact check what I said because I know for a fact Beavis and Butthead are voiced by Hank Hill, and it's annoying me now. Who voices
let's see.
Hank Hill? Mike Judge voices Hank Hill. Who voices Beavis and Butthead? Mike Judge, same guy. All three voices.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Oh, speaking of that shit, you know, Stefan told me something about the live action One Piece that I actually like. Two things, actually. One was that they actually tried to make it like... I know I just said actually like 5 fucking times. Shut up. They made it like the animated ones. Because it was annoying as hell. They made it like the animated series as much as they could for one thing. They didn't deviate too much, and which makes it cooler.
Yeah.
And two, it's like new actors, like for real. There's new actors like that people haven't seen, so it's fresh faces.
Oh, like actual new actors?
Yeah, which is very cool too because he said they got really into their roles as well.
Well, that's good too.
Which is also cool to see.
Oh, is that the one
so
where...
they act a lot like the characters.
Didn't he say, like... Didn't he send a picture and it was the girl with the orange hair who has, like, the really cool...
Yeah, they
like...
said I had a giant, fat, juicy ass.
Yeah.
Which was kind of inappropriate, but, you know...
Well, I mean...
You can say what you want.
I was just saying, like, you know, I could see her red beaver. Anyway.
I can see it in my mind.
Well, that's like... that's why I like the new Ninja Turtles movie.
Because you can see all 4 of the red beavers.
Yeah, exactly. You can see their giant fucking red pulsating turtle penises. They're 15, dude. We can't be saying that stuff.
Wait, what?
And the new
Dude, they've been around since like the 60s. They're probably like fucking 100.
No, in the new Ninja Turtles movie, they're 15. So you just made a sexual advance on baby turtles.
I didn't make a sexual advance. I made a sexual joke.
Okay.
Firstly,
you made a sexual joke about baby terrapins.
Oh, they're boys, so that makes it okay.
Yeah, you could touch tips with a mutant turtle.
touch tips with a mutant turtle. I've always wanted to say that to somebody in like a serious business matter and be like, all right, look, I just want to touch tips with you on this really quick.
What was it? What would you expect them to say? Like ask you to leave?
I want to test like if I said it casually enough, like over the phone, if they would even react, or if they would just like not notice that I said it or not. That's what I would want to see.
Yeah, fuck those business people.
Yeah, fuck those N-words.
Those fat stacks businessmen on Wall Street.
Oh, another phrase I've wanted to use in a serious business setting.
What is it?
I've got bigger dicks to suck.
That has never been said in any fucking... in the history of business, man. That has never been said. I've got bigger dicks to suck.
I want to hear Elon Musk say that.
He probably has, honestly.
I could see him saying that. He just doesn't care.
Oh, and I got in trouble for like... Sorry. I just burped. I get in trouble for my catchphrase that I just said, that I've like, you know, coined saying. And I got in trouble for it at school today. And I'm kind of pissed off. Well, I just casually tell people, you know, I'll f you later. And like, you know, point the finger.
I can't do Mr. Bean's voice.
Point the finger guns at them. And then, yeah, apparently that's not okay.
It's just a joke, but, you know, whatever.
Well, unless it's not. I mean, there's no escape. I will you. But... Dear.
When I uploaded that clip, I titled it "You Can't Escape Corey."
I saw that.
Putting your thumb in your ass isn't easy, you know.
Fuck, it's hard to
Corey,
use the
if this girl
controls.
was real like Corey, you were pursuing her, what would you say to her to make her come towards you?
You can't even imagine.
I'd be like, you can't escape. I will you.
Oh my god!
And then I think somebody commented that he's got a little better since Shadman left.
Oh, do you think him and Shadman would just like feed off of each other?
Yeah, I think they probably gooned.
I think he probably like sounded with his entire penis into his penis hole.
Like they shared a rod.
They docked with each other.
Oh, imagine if like two guys were sharing a rod when they were sounding and one of them turned.
I don't get that.
What do you mean you don't get that?
I don't get what you're saying. Wait, two guys have two...
You know, sounding?
Yeah, two guys have one rod in their penis at the same time, right? Is what you're saying.
Yeah, they're like facing each other. They both have it like one rod inserted into both their penises, like one on each end, and then one of them turns.
Wouldn't it just like rip out of one of their pee holes?
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
It'll heal.
It'll heal after like, you know, thousands of dollars of treatment. I almost said thousands of years of treatment.
Thousands of years.
It's really sad to think
it's really tempting to
that Darth Vader doesn't have a penis.
Yeah, he burned it off with a lightsaber.
Well, no, he actually like it got burned off. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like,
that's the sound of the pain he was in.
Yeah. Poor Anakin. All he could say was bleh.
Poor Annie.
I fucking hate Anakin Skywalker and like the old ones.
Huh.
What? His mama's name is Shmi.
Hate?
Alright?
Her name is not Shmi.
It is. Shmi Skywalker.
It's such a shit name.
I know. I feel so sorry for all the insects and amoebas that have to live under, you know, George Lucas's ballsack.
What a dumb bitch. Why'd she have the name Shmi?
Yeah, like she can control her name. Stupid bitch.
I literally say that about people sometimes when they have a dumb name.
I used to make fun of this kid. His name was Milton, and I used to make fun.
I thought you were about to say Millhouse.
Yeah, I used to make out with this kid named Millhouse. Oh, I have a hypothetical for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? So if you had like a big opportunity, they called you in for The Simpsons. I want you to answer this genuinely too, though. So they called you in to be on The Simpsons, and they were like, "Oh, okay, it's so you're gonna be in the last 5 minutes of the series of the episode," and you're like, "Oh, this is cool. That's okay," but like Maggie's like not in the episode at all, the baby. But then at the end of but then when they tell you, when you look at the script, what's gonna happen is they go up to Maggie's room, and instead of her pacifier, and it's just you, like it's just you. They just draw you in the Simpsons guest style. Would you? what would your reaction be?
I would report them. Like, I would report the entire staff. I would start recording.
Could you imagine that? Something like that happening? But no.
Okay. I have to censor that, by the way. But
yeah, you definitely are. No, you can't. You can't censor that whole thing. That the thing is too funny.
No, just the end.
The head, the head part.
Yeah. And I have to censor you saying head, and I have to censor me saying it.
Okay, but no. But did you hear about that? Something like that happened on the Powerpuff Girls series. So
didn't creator somebody do a self insert where he was like,
yes, he was dating Blossom. What a fucking piece of shit!
Like, what a nonce.
He literally is a nonce. He like
you fucking nonce.
You fucking nonce.
You nonce prick.
But then they found out that he was like, you know, shooting long globules of semen on his desk.
On his Blossom plush.
On his Blossom plush. and the Powerpuff Girl Funko Pops. He was hot gluing the Funko Pops.
Your Maggie hypothetical reminds me of something else that definitely can't go in the episode.
What is it?
There's a lot of beefs in this fucking episode. Are we worse without Stefan?
We're way worse without.
Was he mediating?
He was mediating this whole thing. He was definitely like, you know, the brains of this operation. He was definitely the alpha male. But he just kept us together.
My friend, I think he might have sent this over Facebook. I'm surprised that they didn't like do something about it, because they look at all your private messages. Like literally one time, me and Stefan, I looked at a message that was funny that he sent, and it said this message has been removed because it violates our like whatever, and I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, so if you guys didn't know that, maybe you want to stop using Messenger. So my friend sends me this little comic panel, and it was this dad doing like the "Here Comes the Plane" thing with his kid, but it sounds like disturbing to even like repeat it, because it like literally exists. Instead of like the spoon, he and it's just like, bro. It's like, why? How do you draw that? It's like literally something Shadman would draw.
Oh my god, why would you even draw that though? Who sent you that?
His name was actually, fuck it, I don't care. His name was James.
Oh my god, that actually would be like, now that I'm an adult, I wouldn't want to see that, but like as a teenager, I would have thought that was the fucking funniest shit ever.
Before you understood the implications behind the person that drew it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But there's a lot of comics like that, though, too. Like, you know, older people, young people comics.
Right. You know.
You know, the nasty stuff.
The icky stuff.
It's really sad that stepsister and stepbrother is like the #1 thing on porn sites now.
People's brains are like just getting rotted. Honestly. Did you know that the amount of erectile dysfunction in our country is going up exponentially because of porn? Because it's like making their brain not be able to like actually get turned down by a woman
Yeah.
in any like regular circumstance. So they literally can't even get hard for a girl. So they can't even get laid now because they watch too much porn.
That's why I've tried to stop watching it completely.
I've gone a month now, I think. I'm not keeping track of like exactly how long or thinking about it too hard. Pun intended. Because, you know, then you just feel like you got to focus on other stuff. If you guys are going to quit, you really just got to stay focused on other things.
Well, here's another tip for you guys too. If you actually have erectile dysfunction stuff, a good tip of mine is, you know, jacking it is good for your mental health, but if you just stop doing it overall, at a certain point, you're just like, you know, your brain just like stops focusing on it. And then when you actually do it, it feels like, oh my God, you know?
And here's a good tip. Pun intended again. So, this is going to sound kind of gross. If you are all icky about... Actually, no, if you watch too much porn, then this is not going to be icky to you at all. So, one good thing that'll help is... Or at least this is what helped me. So, it's hard to get hard when you watch too much porn and you want to jerk off without it. Then you're like, I don't even feel like jerking off. But that's the thing. If you're not actually horny enough to jerk off, and just jerk off without porn,
you're not horny enough.
Realize you're not horny enough like at all. And then when you look at it that way, eventually you will get to a point where you can, and you'll be way harder than you were before without watching porn. But then when you actually do get to go get laid, you're not going to have any weird issues like that are super awkward and really embarrassing as a young man.
Hey babe,
who's
sorry,
suffering from erectile
slinky,
dysfunction.
My slinky's kind of, not hard. Why don't you just like moan way louder than any girl usually does?
Yeah, why don't you participate in some like extreme activities with me?
Yeah, that nobody ever does.
Basically.
No, the thing is with porn is that nobody realizes that it's acting, and usually no girl is gonna moan as loud as people fucking hear it on porn.
Yeah, they're very ridiculous in pornos. I was reading up on like a Reddit page that was talking about prawn. And
put up a picture on one of those shrimp.
I can't even repeat this story, actually. It's too much, but I can send you a link to what it said later. But I was like, that was actually like kind of disturbing to read. It made me like feel that, like I hadn't even ever watched anything like that, but it just made me feel like kind of gross to read.
Have you heard the coconut Reddit story?
That Justin Wayne covered.
I don't know what you're
Or did he cover that one?
No, he didn't. I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's covered so many fucking cum stories.
But do you know about the coconut one?
No.
Okay, so there was a guy, and he heard online that like the thing that looks like feels most like a vagina is a coconut. So he gets a coconut and drills a hole in it and just starts fucking the shit out of it.
Oh wait, then it gets filled with maggots, doesn't it?
Yeah, and they start crawling up his dick hole and he didn't know.
And yeah, he did cover that one.
That is fucking foul. What about the Jolly Rancher story?
Low key though, what if it felt good?
It probably did. But I'm not trying. I would only use it once.
That is so fucking disgusting. It probably did feel good. That is so nasty.
I'd only use it once. Remember the Jolly
Only
Rancher
used it
story?
once. With the maggots in it?
No, not the maggots in it. So the Jolly Rancher story is this guy. This is a true story, and this guy, long distance girlfriend. He goes and sees her after a long time. Notices her vagina smells really bad, and it tastes bad too. So he puts a Jolly Rancher in his mouth as he's eating her out, and it accidentally goes inside of her. So he scoops it out and puts it back in his mouth, but then he bites down on it and it explodes. And apparently she was cheating on him with another guy and got gonorrhea, and he just got a big pus pocket in his mouth, and he.
That's what he gets for eating her out when she fucking smells.
Ugh, that genuinely makes me want to barf.
People are I don't know, that is disgusting. I'm trying to ignore the visual of that, but
God.
People are I feel I don't know if this is a thing or not, so tell me if you don't think it is, but I think that men have been made to think that if you tell a woman that her vagina smells, or if you decide not to do anything with them because it does, that you're rude. But if it smells, that definitely means there can be something wrong.
Yeah.
I was telling you when we were playing Fortnite, one of my old friends said he hooked up with this girl, and then he got my friend corrected me because he was watching the stream, and he said that he actually got a sore throat from it.
That's even worse.
Or he got strep throat.
Oh well, that could be
is
completely
really
unrelated.
fucking gross. It's probably not a coincidence.
It's probably not a coincidence, but technically it could be completely unrelated. But if her twat's nasty, I ain't gonna fucking eat her out.
Yeah, he got a strep throat right after he did that, so I would say it's probably correlation and causation.
Oh, and guys, we talked about a lot of stuff. Dolphin semen, the green cumulon. We talked about a lot of stuff on that stream. You should go watch it.
Oh yeah, we did talk about a lot on that.
Well, half of the time it was private, so nobody knew.
Yeah, I know. That was so fucking dumb. We probably could have actually had a viewer if I didn't do that again.
Well, we'll have to do it. We can do it again soon.
Yeah, hopefully next time it's on TikTok where we might actually get viewers, but we'll see.
Definitely.
I want to buy something Oni Plays related. I wanted to buy the mug, but apparently it's all sold out.
They need to start mass producing shit. I want Smiling Friends merch.
They want to keep it local, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like their
which I would rather.
Farm.
Yeah, like their peaceful mango farm, their humble mango farm.
So wait, are they like that with Smiling Friends too?
Smiling Friends doesn't have any merch. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, I'm really sad because I want Smiling Friends merch.
Maybe they're... I would imagine that Zach is probably trying to get it sold on Shark Robot because they probably want to sell it on Amazon.
Amazon
like every other corporate
terrible.
dog.
Corporate dog. I need a new fucking gaming chair.
You capitalist pigs. No, but I don't like Amazon.
Why not?
I just hate that so many people, like... I complained about this on a TikTok a few days ago that, like, nobody saw, but I like how people obviously don't like being poor, but then they'll also decide that they want to, like, collectively, millions of people every day want to funnel all of their money to one rich person.
Yeah, who's in space right now?
Is he actually right now?
Well, he was in space, so I mean... He's
but
a rich
yeah,
bastard
it's like,
either way.
It's like, how are you gonna, like... I don't know, I just hate the ignorance. Like, it doesn't even take that much thinking to realize that if you decide to give your money, like, if everybody, I mean, decides that they're just gonna keep giving their money to only a few people, a few rich people, like over and over and over again throughout so many years, like eventually they're going to have more and more of the total amount of money that there is. And like you're going to see less of that money eventually as like time goes on.
Here's my thing too. I have a friend who was like, I can never fucking I can never, you know, get it. I don't have enough. I can't get enough money to move out. And I'm like, hey man, I'll like go over it with you because I'm not good with fucking saving and shit. But I was just gonna sit with him because, you know, if someone else is there, you're more likely to do it, you know. But 70% of his fucking income was on Uber Eats.
Don't help him. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. I'm not helping him with my money. I'm not giving him my money. I was just.
No, I mean, like, don't even, like, give him any advice past, like, you need to stop eating Uber Eats or you're not going to be able to save enough money. Because, like, that is just so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, if he doesn't listen to you on that, then he's probably not going to listen to you on anything. Because that's just so obvious. Uber Eats is so expensive.
Well, he's only 17, so. But. Yeah.
He'll figure it out eventually, though. If he,
70%,
like, obviously,
though.
if he's only 17.
Like, at least 40% of mine goes to that, but I don't have to pay rent or anything.
Yeah, it's, like, fine to spend some of your money on dumb shit when you're younger, like I did, of course. Like, that's how I got my first computer. Well, okay, that's not stupid, but, you know, that is how I got my first computer when I was younger. Huh?
You're making yourself sound like an old man now.
Well, I was in high school over a decade ago.
Well, you just said back in my day.
Almost a decade ago.
You just said
Did I say back in my day?
Yeah, you did say back in my day.
Back in my day.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I said that. I'm not even 30 yet.
Yeah, you said all those little whippersnappers would always fuck around on my
Wait,
lawn.
I didn't even say that, did I? You're just gaslighting me.
No, you did not. You did not say back in my day.
No, I said back when I was in high school. Or I was about to say back when I was in high school.
You said back in the heydays. In the good old days.
So, but I hesitated because I wasn't sure what I wanted to say. Because I almost forgot how old I was when I got my computer. I think I was...
You got to go to the school in like the 18? Napoleon Dynamite age.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe that they had gaming PCs back then, but the government lies about a lot of things, so you know.
You were in high school when I was starting to walk.
Which is really weird because you're younger than me, you know what I mean?
It's really weird. I mean,
No,
I was shitting my
got that backwards. Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind.
Yeah. I was shitting my pants where you were getting your associate's degree. Even though I was like 15 at that time.
You know, a lot of people probably don't know that the Napoleon age was in the early 2000s.
Yeah, the movie was made in 2004.
Like, people always think, like, oh, like, other countries are so far behind, so they, like, thought that the Napoleon age was, you know, a couple hundred years ago, but it wasn't.
I'm talking about Napoleon Dynamite, not like Napoleon Bonaparte.
What? Did you say Napoleon Bonaparte?
Yeah, that's what I said.
What the hell is that?
What are you talking about? You were like, the Napoleon age was like 100.
Bonaparte.
Yeah, isn't that the little short guy?
Yeah, Napoleon, or what the fuck is his name? Napolitan, Napoleon?
Neapolitan. No, his name was Napoleon Bonaparte.
Ice cream.
Yeah, Neapolitan ice cream is his name.
Yeah, so, I was talking about him. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, I was talking about Napoleon Dynamite.
Anyway, yeah, the Napoleon 10 era, that was in the early 2000s in France.
France? Did you know that the last person executed was in the same year? Okay, so the last time they used the guillotine was when they made the first Star Wars movie. Which was in 70...
I think I just saw that in a Vsauce video.
Yeah, 1974.
I've been on a Vsauce kick.
I have never seen Vsauce.
It's worth watching, I'd say. pretty entertaining.
Oh, it's that bald guy who comes up and says, "Hey, Vsauce." Is that guy?
Michael here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he the only host on there?
No, there's a well, on the main channel, yes, but there's a Vsauce 2 that I've never watched.
I can't believe Fred is like dead now.
I can't believe Fred's last name is Figglehorn.
But no, I'm serious. Like, he gave his channel to some Chinese kids.
Some.
Jeez, I wasn't saying that, but
I mean, if they're gonna ruin my Fred, then I'm gonna call him whatever I want.
my Fred. My Nana just told me to shut up. I'm being too loud.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's what she said.
There's no way they. What do you live in fucking like some Japanese apartment building?
No, I'm in the same house as them though.
Your neighbors live in the same house as you?
I said my Nana.
Oh, I thought you said neighbors. I was like, I was like pondering the anatomy of your house.
The anatomy of my house.
I was like, what the fuck? How can your neighbors possibly hear you? Oh, your Nana. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. She's gonna come in here with a steak knife.
Just about to get you to shut up for real.
Seriously, for the eternity.
So, you don't have a gaming computer, right? You have a laptop?
Yeah, I think it's just a laptop.
Wait, did you say I think it's a laptop?
I think it's a laptop. Dude, I literally just found this computer.
I'm just trying to think like how there could be confusion on whether it's a laptop.
Okay, it's one of those things that folds.
Oh.
Yeah, the computer folds.
Yeah, I guess that's like, I don't even know what the fuck if they call that a tablet or not, but
It's not a tablet. What are you talking about?
one of those computers that folds?
Yeah, a laptop.
I guess it's still a laptop.
I guess you can consider it a PC because it has just a shitload of room on it.
But I was gonna say, while you live at your parents',
I don't live with my parents.
oh, you live with your Nana?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, the point is, while you are under the roof of one of your family members and are young and going to school, a gaming PC is a good investment to make now than later because it's harder to afford it later.
Yeah, I've heard that before. But I mainly...
Like, it's one of those things that you can have for years, too, so...
I mainly use this computer for just animation stuff, though, you know?
Yeah, but gaming computers are, especially if you build one, it usually lasts longer, and it's a good investment because, like, then you don't have to buy one for a super long time.
Oh, do you want to hear some shit that happened? So I did that. I built my own fucking computer before, right? I built it specifically so I could have a ton of space on it, and then I could maybe play some games on it, but have a shitload of room for animation programs and stuff, right? So,
yeah,
some family stuff happened, and I had to move to my Nana's house. She brought in some fucking delinquent, and he was a piece of shit. He was nasty. He wiped his ass with my fucking towels, like toilet paper.
Why do people do that, dude?
That's
so fucking gross.
That's a normal thing that happens?
I guess more common than
you've had someone do that to you?
Because the old man that we used to take care of, he refused to use anything but paper towels, which isn't a towel, to be fair, but it's still gross as fuck because you can't flush paper towels. You had to put them in the trash can, so the house just always smelled like shit. And
well, at least it's not your towel that you dry off with.
I'm finishing the Super Mega podcast.
Uh-huh.
And they said that fucking Jim wiped his ass with Matt's towel once. Like, bro, what the fuck? Also, I want to do a call out really quick before I forget which episodes it was. Or you weren't finished yet, right? Or were you?
No, I wasn't. But before you forget, go on.
Okay, yeah. What else did you do? Oh, I won't forget.
Oh, okay. But yeah, he was just a fucking slob. And, you know, I'm a slob. If you see my room, I'm a slob. I could be considered a slob. But I'm getting to finishing it. I'm gonna get my room, you know, fixed up. But he was just so fucking lazy. It was unbelievable. But he while we were gone, like on vacation, he smoked weed and then invited guys into the house, and they stole all of our fucking electronic shit and our guns and stuff.
Ugh.
And I lost hours and hours of work. And then when I got it back,
that fucking sucks.
and yeah,
so
and then
hard.
I'm just supposed to forgive him? Are you kidding me?
You know, that's one of my number one fears is, like, if a house that I live in... Well, a house is a lot less likely to get broke into than an apartment, I think,
True, yeah.
statistically, but...
Yeah.
That's part of the reason I've never wanted to move into an apartment and really hope that I'd never have to, because, like, I have 5 hard drives plugged into my computer right now with shit on all of them. If those got stolen, I would literally fall into a depression for probably, like, months.
Yeah, because that, not only is that, like, you know, your shit that's being stolen, that is work that you have put hours and hours and probably sleepless nights into.
Yeah, and, like, my private photos since I first got a smartphone.
Yeah.
No, since I first got a device that could even take pictures in general, like, literally everything from my whole life is on there.
You need to
So
get,
that
like,
would, like,
boxes
be
to,
tragic,
like, lock that
literally.
shit up.
When I have a house, and, like, actually money to, like, buy things that I want, I'm going to have... This is going to sound kind of ridiculous, or maybe it's not ridiculous at all, but I'm going to have a small safe that my hard drives are going to be in with a hole in the side for the cables to go into. Like, literally.
No,
so
yeah, I
that
would
if
do that
somebody
too.
robs my house, they won't steal it.
I would do that too. I don't think that's
Like, there's
ridiculous
no
at
point
all.
in stealing a safe, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, they would just see the computer and be like, whatever, I'm stealing the computer.
Yeah. Yeah, but I fucking hate
Um,
thieves.
Thieves, like, they really are, like, one of the lowest people on the planet. Like, they're not, like, fucking rapists, but they're pretty low.
Yeah.
But the super mega thing, Jim said something pretty sus. I think it was past episode 305, but not episode 3010, I don't think. It was around there, though, if anybody wants to, like, look into
Fact
that.
check
But
us.
he said something super sus.
Like what?
I'm pretty sure it was Jim anyways. He said... One of them said something about something on their Snapchat or sending somebody a snap or, like, adding Jim or something related, and Jim said that if you have a Snapchat at our age that you must be a pedophile, and I was like, that sounded kind of... What?
So wait, he's saying if you had
Are you
Snapchat
okay?
at like the age of like older than like
Mid-20s.
mid-20s, that you're a pedophile?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's completely wrong, but it's definitely
But
a
I wouldn't say that's
blanket
true.
statement.
Like, everybody that I know has Snapchat.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of guys do have it for like, you know.
Like, well, yeah, obviously, but that literally can be applied to any social media platform,
That's
especially TikTok. And, like, people that are, like, 50 use TikTok. And, like,
And, you know, watch little
example-
girls do cute little dances.
yeah. You know, I literally can't say the word cutie now because of the fucking Netflix movie.
Oh
Like,
my
I just
God.
think of it
have you
every
seen
time
Have you seen
I'm
that
about
guy's
to say
review
it.
of it?
No.
There's a dude reviewing it, and he's like, the sad part is that they're making these children dance around and be hot. And, like, he's so
Why does he talk like that?
Here, I'll send you the video that you can watch later. That's genuinely how he talks, though.
That is so creepy. I'll have to put a little clip of that in.
I didn't even watch that movie.
Oh yeah, when I was going to school for a little bit, the English teacher was like, I would guess like in her between 50 and 60 years old, and she said, I don't know what she was talking about. I don't remember anything about that class because I didn't do anything because I had to drop out. But she was like, you guys don't use Snapchat anymore, right? Do kids still use that? And everybody just laughed because like everybody does still use Snapchat.
Yeah. It's fucking...
So I'm just saying that to further evidence the fact that like most people have one. Like even on Oni Plays, like sometimes they talk about them sending like snaps to each other. So I don't know what Jim was on about, but the main point of me saying that it was sus was because it kind of sounded like he was maybe projecting a little bit.
Yeah, he might have been. Because, I mean, after all this super...
Just saying. I'm not saying that Jim's a pedophile. There's never been any controversy with that. But that was a little weird.
So all the super mega stuff, all that was lies, right? All the super mega drama?
No, there was some things that were exaggerated, but nothing was like a blatant lie, no. And the thing that happened between Don and Lex, like, that's, like, still completely 100% true.
Oh, so... Oh, okay. Never mind. I was about to say something.
But she did exaggerate a lot of things and bring up things that were completely unnecessary, so there is that. But
so he was still in the wrong, though.
Yeah, Don is, like, 100% totally in the wrong, like, no matter what, like, changes in the story, but the narrative from either party was kind of... Like, the thing is, I don't blame her for exaggerating because of what happened to her and how long it was ignored, seemingly.
Yeah.
Not ignored necessarily, but put off for sure, like, way too long. So
yeah, you can't really put that
it's
off,
like, whatever to me.
Shit, it's already like 12:30.
Yeah, I know. I still have to fill that out. It was a really fast application, though, so it won't be too bad.
I gotta do fucking schoolwork. Shit.
Don't you hate it when somebody looks like a fucking pedo and they just, like, look like a pedo?
And you can't do anything about it because there's no, like, evidence that they do it.
It's so weird when you can tell.
Like the guy who had the blue hair and the pink beard. Like, I could have fucking told you that he was a pedophile. You know who I'm talking about?
Didn't they mention him on Oni Plays too? I think
don't know.
Lyle
They
did.
probably have.
And he was like, you didn't have to tell me that he was a nonce.
Yeah, you really didn't. Here, I'll show you a picture.
What was his name, though?
It was some Brazilian cunt.
Because I never actually looked him up. I just saw him and I was like, ew. Please stop calling me gay. Please stop calling me gay. You are hurting my feelings. Please stop calling me gay. I like to have sex with women with big breasts. I don't have sex with men, because if I did, that would make me gay. Yeah.
What the
Please
fuck?
stop calling me gay. It's a song by Pink Eye.
That's very concerning that you felt the need to sing that to me.
I'll send you a link.
Safe search? Why do I have safe search? I'm a grown ass fucking man.
Why do you have Safe Search on?
Shut the hell up. Here, let's see what you sent me.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh my god, I've heard this before. Here, let me send you a video that I... When is the last time you went to the movie theater?
When I went to see John Wick 4.
Really? Damn, that's a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, no, I should go to the movie more. but there's not usually too much that I want to see.
What about the
TBH.
Nun 2?
I don't care about that at all, to be honest.
You should see Ninja Turtles.
I don't care about the Ninja Turtles either.
The new one is the best movie though, out of all of them.
Alright, I'll watch this friend video later, but alright guys, yeah, well
Yeah, the penis song will be the outro, okay?
okay. That's actually, yeah, we'll use penis music for the end.
No, that penis song that I sent you.
Oh, is that why the description says penis?
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, the song's like rolling in right now, but
Yeah.
yeah, so go ahead, say bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye, guys. See you later.